underneath the front of the vehicle, we're going to come across and remove all of these 10mm headed bolts. Now, once you have all those bolts out, we're going to continue on to all 3 of these Phillips head screws. There's 3 on the driver's side and 3 on the passenger. Remove them all. Once you have all 6 of those screws out, we're going to make our way into the wheel well area. Right up behind this area, there's going to be one more mounting screw on each side of the vehicle. To access this, I'm going to carefully pull out on the bumper cover, and then I'll slide out this wheel well. Here we are. There's our 10mm headed bolt. Okay, do the same on the other side of the vehicle. Now let's just go ahead and pop these corners out of here. Now we can make our way up along the top of the bumper cover. You're going to find 4 push pins that you can remove with a 10mm headed socket. Let's go ahead and loosen up the center area here. Pop that out. Then you can lift up on this. And we'll take out that outer portion. Put the bolt together. And then do the same to all. Once you have all 4 of those corners out, let's continue on to this area right along here. Now what you're going to find is there's 2 tabs and then there's a center tab that comes through from the bottom. This is going to be easiest if you just go ahead and grab onto those upper tabs and then gently pry them away slightly. Just pull on this a little bit. Do the same to the other one. Press down on that and it releases. Do the same on the other side. Just keep in mind that once you pop this, there isn't going to be anything else holding the bumper cover on. Remove the bumper cover from the vehicle. Now up along the top here, we're going to have to remove this 10mm headed bolt located right there. But what you're also going to notice is you have something in the way as we try to bring this down. So to do this, we're just going to go ahead and come right along here. We'll pop that free from its securing point. There's another point right here that it just kind of popped out of as well. We can remove this bolt. Set that aside. Now from down under here, we have a nice clear view of the rest of this area. Let's go ahead and disconnect the pump. Just gonna squeeze on this tab. We'll lift this straight up. Inspect it. The next thing we want to do is start removing the wiring from this area. To do that, looking along the side, there's going to be a little clips. Just go ahead and grab onto that. We'll give it a little squeeze. Pop that out. Do the same to them all. Now the next thing we're going to do is start removing this from the washer fluid pump. Once you take this off, there is going to be fluid that starts making its way out. So just have something that you can go ahead and block it off with. Use a piece of tape or whatever you might happen to have. Give it a little twist to try to break it free. There we are. I just have a little rubber cover. Put it right over the tip there. Go ahead and pop that out of position. Now we can start removing the rest of our mounting bolts. You're going to have one 10mm up here and another one right there. Let's go ahead and pull this down and out of here. And now you can transfer over your washer fluid to your new tank. Go ahead and get this up in here. Just gonna get around that wire up there. Start in your mounting bolts. wiring attached. Let this stay. Let's get our hose in there. Get this on there. Get our hose in here. Put on our last bolt. At this point, we're ready to start putting on our bumper covers, so let's just come back down to these clips that are located under the headlight. I'm just going to go ahead and bend them back down into position here. We'll do the same on both sides. Start sliding this into position. Now to hold this up here while I can continue, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a couple of my push clips across the center here. At least get that outer portion in there. There we are. Now we can start lining up this area underneath the headlamp assembly. Go ahead and press that in. Come across here. We have all these areas up along the top there. They need to press in up along that area. Go ahead and get it into position. Couple loving bonks. Do the same on the other side. Put the bolts in each of your corners. Let's slide that fender liner behind your bumper cover. Now let's get this lined up under here. We'll put in all 3 of our mounting screws for each corner. Start putting this one up. And finally, we can finish up top. Put in that outer portion, press down the center.